Now here we have the long polynomial function, and it is given that this polynomial function is equal to 26. That we should find x to the power 8. This seems so big, right? Well, look at this. It's just a simple trick, all right? Okay. Now we're going to observe that this is to power 12, to power 3, to power 6, and to power 3. They all have something in common. Very good. Now this and this, okay, can come together to form difference of two squares. Let's start from there. So we say x to the third power minus 1 times x to the third power plus 1. We can evaluate this, right? We will get what? We simply get x to the third power times just x to the 6th power minus 1. So that's this man here and this man right here. So we are left with the two brackets. Okay, so we go ahead and write them down. We say x to the 12 plus 1 times x to the 6 plus 1. I know that the product of these two brackets gave us this. So we go ahead and plug that in. We say x to the 6 minus 1. Recall, it is equal to 26. Okay, so we continue by saying that this, the product of all this is equal to 26. And you also observe something here. X to the 6 times x to the 6 is just what? X to the power 12. Now, 1 times negative 1 is just negative 1. Others will cancel. X to the 6 times negative 1 plus x to the 6 times 1, you just evaluate to 0. So we just leave it this way. Okay, so we multiply with this man right here. X to the 12 plus 1 equal to 26. Okay, so at this point, we still find our difference of two squares, which are what? X to the 12 square, okay, that's x to the 24. 1 times negative 1 is just negative 1. I say negative 1 square, just negative 1. Okay, equal to 26. Now we go ahead and make x to the 24 a subject of formula. You have x to the power 24 is equals to 27. That is by adding 1 to both sides. Now, the question was to find x to the 8. So how are we going to get x to the power 8 from here? We can get this by dividing this power by 3. Okay, 24 divided by 3 will give us 8. So to divide the power, you have to take the cube root. Okay, to divide the power, you just take the root. So we want to divide the power by 3, so we take the cube root. That would become the cube root of both sides. Cube in it. So the cube root of x to the power 24 should be equal to the cube root of 27, because x to the power 24 equals to 27. So the cube root 24 divided by 3 is giving us x to the 8th. And the cube root of 27 is just 3. Therefore, x to the power 8 is equal to 3. That's it.